This is the Bars of Chains podcast, where we are going to give you a fun, jam-packed episode full of fun content. But first, before we get into today's episode, we would like to talk about our sponsor, Anchor. If you plan on making your podcast, this is the app you need to use because it is super simple and easy to use. I'm going to kind of go over some, real brief stuff about it, that why it's going to fit for you. For one, it's free, and that by itself is a pretty good indication on why we're advertising it here. It's no charge. The creation tool that allows you to record and edit your podcast episode is top of the line and everything you want to use for your podcast, because if you don't have, a producer or something like that you have to your access, but you still want to do a fun podcast that you would like to get out to your friends, family, and everyone else in the world, then this is what you want to use because it's simple. And it allows you to be able to cut it up and edit however you feel the need to, and be able to tinker around, add sound effects, stuff like that. Also, there's a distribution tool that you definitely should get on board with using, that allows you to be able to post your episodes to Spotify, Anchor, and many, many more that we on the Bars of Chains podcast use as well. Last but not least, you have no minimum listenership. So if you feel like you got $1 million idea with your podcast, this is the place to do it, because you can make back money just as long as you have a sponsor segment for Anchor, and it'll take off for you. And to cap all that off, do use this. It's super simple to use, very easy, and it's definitely something you want to get on board with. Thank you guys so much, and enjoy today's episode. Welcome back to the Bars of Chains podcast. So slight improvise today. We don't actually have Chloe in today. We got a last-minute cancellation, so we decided that we were just going to do a part 2 to episode 8, and we're going to come with episode IX. And get you guys a little part 2 action here. So since the last time we talked, Markie, how's life?
Good, bro. I still am doing the sports betting.
Yeah.
I won $350 on a single bet.
$300?
I bet $98 that Nathan McKinnon and Tyler Seguin would both have 4 shots on goal.
Oh,
and that was it.
Nice.
$350, bro.
That's wild.
Dude.
What was the over-under?
Of that game?
Yeah. Well, no, because don't they give you an over and under on the odds, and then that's kind of how they base you?
Yeah. The over was plus 360 or something like that.
Yeah,
something about there. But yeah, no, I was like, Nathan McKinnon, he's not gonna not take 4 shots on goal. Tyler Seguin's not gonna not take 4 shots on goal. They're both like the star players of their team, bro. Yeah. Easy bets.
Right.
Easy bets.
Right. Yeah, you got to get me on that, because
dude, I'm telling you, bro.
Seems pretty fun.
Oh, it's fun. I have $60 in my bank account right now until that $350 hits. So
yeah,
I'm broke, but not really. Kind of. I'm kind of broke right now.
Did you hear about Chadwick Boseman last night?
Yeah, rest in peace, bro. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I never watched the movie, but it was
man.
really.
I actually watched the movie last night.
What?
Yeah.
Before or after?
No. So I found out, and I was kind of like, really super bummed. You know what I mean? Because I was like, he was. So I know you kind of don't really follow the Marvel universe, so to speak.
I don't.
But it's kind of fucked, dude. Because those are really hard situations to try and maneuver past for the movies, because so do you care if I kind of spoil a little bit for you, since you haven't?
I'm never gonna watch it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you usually don't seem like you're kind of like, don't spoil it.
Don't spoil.
But so, my idea is with how they're gonna kind of go about it is they either have to kind of recast it, which is usually a risky role, because you tend to not sell people on the person that they're supposed to be, but they're not that same person,
Oh yeah.
Unless you do something like where that new Joaquin Phoenix did the Joker.
Yeah,
They kind of were like, oh yeah, he was pretty good,
Yeah.
Some people didn't really give him the luxury of he was as good as that the original guy that played the Joker.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, Heath Ledger. And
Heath Ledger was a sick Joker.
Right. And see, that was kind of
the best Joker.
But I'm hoping that they kind of go about it that way, to they sell somebody that could still do it and it doesn't look, weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
but it's
fair.
tough because like the way they were going about it in the movies was like Wakanda is like supposed to be like, because they split it up into phases.
Yeah.
And like I think this is gonna be phase 4,
Mhm.
is like supposed to be like heavily based on like he was kind of like almost like the next guy. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like that's
Oh.
why this is kind of like not good, because there's a little bit of worry to it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So Black Panther is supposed to be like the next dude.
Like
Like,
almost kind of like Iron Man, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, like that's why it was kind of like shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I talked to a lot of my Marvel buddies last night, and they were kind of like, yeah, this is,
Not
that's
good.
super bad. And it's really tragic because then that's kind of the gift of casting really good characters, is that they're almost like irreplaceable. You know what I
True.
mean? Like there's just not a way you replace them
Yeah.
in the instant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like like one person that it wasn't the same circumstances, but the person that plays War Machine, that Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
So the original
Iron
Iron
Man,
Man, yeah,
Yeah.
there was a guy that was playing War Machine, and then I can't remember what that dude's name is. He's a guy from Empire.
Empire. The
Yeah,
show?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I've never watched the show. He's just
Yeah.
one of the characters I know that's on there. But he was originally War Machine, and then they made Don Cheadle War Machine in Iron Man 2 because I guess that guy couldn't do it, or something happened where he dropped out.
Oh,
So they just kind of like
okay.
flip-flopped it, and no one
Yeah.
really cared because like War Machine wasn't like.
That's like Margot Robbie not playing Harley Quinn.
Right.
Honestly, yeah. That I
Right.
mean, but to be fair, I feel like people are not going to be as critical about it because he literally died.
Right.
So-
And that's kind of like where I'm at. Like I'm not like, oh my god, now what am I gonna do about movies? I'm kind of like sad because I'm just like,
Super
it's gonna
sad,
be
dude.
so like weird to not see him in the movies. Now.
That's crazy, bro. That he literally had cancer for that
Well,
like all those years
yeah.
and nobody knew.
If
Like that's
people-
fucking insane.
If people go check out the Looper YouTube video that they had on it, like they were kind of worried for his health like 4 months ago because
I wouldn't doubt it.
he took a picture, or there was a video or something like that had surfaced,
quarantine.
and he like didn't look healthy.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
no,
mean? Like,
people were
he-
making memes about him.
Right,
They're
and they
calling
were
him the
kind
Crack Panther. I was like, Jesus, bro, simmer
That's-
down.
right.
I was like, fucking a. Like, I get it's a joke, but like,
shit, and they
you never know with shit like that, bro.
Right.
I don't know.
And that's
weird.
super like it's super fucked, dude. Because like, and I kind of had a bad feeling, but they kind of riddled it off at first that like, oh, it's just because they think that he was getting ready for a role, and that's why he was losing a bunch of weight.
Yeah,
because
he's
they're just like,
Yeah.
he's getting ready to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
No, I saw those
Unfortunately.
memes and I was like, damn, bro, that's fucked.
Well, and I was looking at like what they were doing 4 years ago, and like.
When he got diagnosed or whatever.
Well, yeah, that was when he had it.
Yeah.
And like 4 years ago, Black Panther wasn't even out yet.
No, yeah,
So
he did the whole
was
Black Panther
like,
movie with
he
it.
was doing all that filming because he did like 42, and he was doing
Super
all
good
those
movie, by the way.
movies. Yeah, that was another good movie. But like he did all those movies while like being like not terminally ill, but he was like sick.
Stage 3
Yeah.
cancer, bro. That's pretty fucking
Right.
That's pretty fucked
rough.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to film, I don't even know how many movies he filmed during that time, but Black Panther was a huge movie. And
Well,
then he
and my-
filmed 2 fucking
yeah.
Avengers.
My
or whatever.
question is did they actually film Black Panther 2? Because Black Panther 2 is a real thing. It's happening, and they've pretty much already said what it's about, and they've already like put out like a release date and all that stuff.
Oh, well, then if they have a release date, they probably already filmed it and everything.
But like the question is like because Marvel does that where they're like, yep, this is coming out this day, but they hadn't filmed it yet. They just know that it's
Oh.
coming out that day. You know what I mean? So
Interesting.
I'm just kind of like curious on the.
That's
like,
so weird. Why would you do that? You figured you'd have the project done
Disney,
before you
dude.
say,
Disney's like,
I'm gonna
yeah,
do
we're gonna
this.
get this shit done regardless.
yeah, fair.
Like,
I mean, yeah, to be
yeah.
fair, true.
I mean, even when the whole Star Wars thing happened when Carrie Fisher passed away, they already had the release date for
Was that Princess Leia?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, they already had the release date ready before that even
Oh,
happened.
I forgot she died.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You ever seen
rest
the
in peace,
Family
dude.
Guy episode where they kind of like say goodbye to that character?
No.
Super sad, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it was really depressing.
Damn.
Like they have this episode where they have everybody like all up together, like all the people that are in Family Guy,
Uh-huh.
and then I think Peter Griffin says like, "Oh, and shout out to the ghosts, like the Family Guy ghosts." And they had Adam West and they had Carrie Fisher there. And I
Aww.
was like, "Oh," and then they kind of just fade off, like they're like the
Who
blue
does Carrie
ghosts.
Fisher voice?
She did the Peter Griffin's boss, the chick that's always trying to hit on him at work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I never knew that. Adam
yeah.
West's dead too?
Yeah, he passed away like a couple years ago.
Oh shit! Damn. Rest in peace, everybody, man. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, damn. How long have you been not watched Family Guy?
Dude, a long time, bro. I'm definitely more of a South Park kind of guy.
Really?
South Park, Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah.
Even though Rick and Morty's got some coming on right now. I don't agree. I don't agree with what he did.
You know,
but the show is funny.
the pedophilia thing is it's fucking disgusting. But
it's terrible.
You know, I'm surprised that they don't go after. You know, I'm probably gonna. Yeah, hopefully I don't get a message from Walt Disney. But yeah, those pedophiles that do like the Nickelodeon teen shows and the Disney teen shows are
oh my god
even grosser. Have you heard the Dan Schneider one?
No. Who's Dan Schneider?
Fucking disgusting.
He makes a whole bunch of those shows, right?
Drake and Josh.
Okay,
Zoe 101. Yeah. They were like saying that he like sexually exploited them, and Ariana Grande was saying like he's like a total perv, dude.
Ew.
Well, so so you watch those shows, right? Sam and Cat and all those shows back when they were like popular.
Yeah.
And I think we were like in middle school or high school.
I didn't watch the Sam and Cat one, but Victorious and like iCarly and shit like that. I watched those.
So Victorious, yeah, that was another one. So. Do you remember like all the feet bits that they would do? Like they have this weird thing where they would do stuff with feet.
Fuck, bro. Yeah.
And so I guess the story is like they were like doing some sort of like he would tell them like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a funny bit, and like this dude had like a kid foot fetish, dude. Like disgusting.
That's fucking disgusting.
And like they knew what was going on. You know what I mean? Like they were just like, this is fucking
ew,
wrong.
dude.
But you know when you're a kid and you're like trying to make it in Hollywood, you're
you're gonna do anything.
You're gonna do whatever.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
Asks. Yeah, and that's just it's sick, dude.
That is fucking disgusting. Pedophiles are fucking. Kill them all. That's something I don't really care about saying. Kill all the pedophiles, every single one of them. Fucking weirdos.
I mean, and that's my thing is it's so crazy, dude, on how fucked like Hollywood really is.
The world, bro. Like, even all those fucking politicians and shit.
Right.
That Jeffrey Epstein shit, that's just fucking disgusting.
Now that one's crazy. That shit is nuts.
Oh yeah.
Because the list that I've been seeing of people that have been there.
Fuck you, Bill Clinton.
Crazy. I'm just like that is.
And Donald Trump.
You know, dude. All of them like honestly seem like the people that would be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Have you ever seen the video of Bill Clinton checking out Ariana Grande? When she was singing the national anthem?
Oh, with Hillary sitting right next to him. Oh, what a fucking weirdo.
I know.
What a weirdo.
Dude, you're like, how old is Bill Clinton? He's got to be at least in his, like, 70s at least.
He's 110.
Yeah, I was going to say, dude, wrinkly. He looks like that thing on SpongeBob. He's like...
Which one?
The what you call it? What are they selling? The chocolate.
Chocolate! What are they selling? Chocolate. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, the little one in the wheelchair, the little wrinkly. Yeah. Fuck you, Bill Clinton.
Said Hillary, come rub this chocolate all over me. You're just waiting for me to die, don't you?
Oh, honestly, fuck Bill Clinton. No, I'm not. Every pedophile, bro. I don't care who the fuck it is. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them. What weirdos, bro?
Right. I'm just
like how what like what. How, bro? Like, you're literally rich and famous, bro. You could probably get literally any girl you want, and you go for little kids.
Though. That's the mentality.
So
I think
fucking weird.
Now that I think about it, and you know, people probably think like that. They're probably like, you know, I'm rich as hell, and I can have everything I want, even if it's a little kid. You know
that's
what I mean?
fucking disgusting.
It's
that's
disgusting,
that's such a weird thought process,
it's nasty,
bro.
Dude.
Ew.
It's like, what the hell is wrong with you?
You can literally have basically any girl you want, bro.
Well,
you know what I mean?
You know, like some of those rape accusations are like that too. Like,
100%.
I could see it, like, you know, in terms of a guy's like, oh, I'm rich, I can have whatever I want. You don't want to fuck me? Why not? You know what I mean?
Well, we're gonna do it anyways because I'm rich.
Right,
yeah,
I'm rich. You
know
what I mean? Yeah, it's just a piece of shit mentality.
It's just a weird concept though, because like in all reality, bro, like they could probably get like some famous rapper, bro, could get basically any girl he wants. In all reality, if we're being honest.
Right.
But if somebody says no, then go find some other baddie, bro.
Right.
Don't go for little kids or some girl that doesn't want to fuck you. Like, just keep, dude, figure it out.
It's crazy, dude. But so to kind of move topics too. So did you hear about the whole Brian Urlacher thing?
Yes. Fuck Brian Urlacher too.
Fuck
all these people. I don't even care. I'll come out. I'll send shots. I don't care.
Right. Oh yeah.
Brian Urlacher shows up at my house and just fucking dummies me.
He just shows up in shoulder pads and.
Let's run it,
dude. Do you remember that show, Pros versus Joes?
Oh yeah,
Dude, that was the show, bro.
that reminds me of
funny.
Bully Beatdown. Remember Bully
They
Beatdown?
need to
Did
bring
you
that
watch
back, dude.
Yeah,
Pros
bro.
versus Joe's was fucking lit.
Do you remember Bully Beatdown though?
No.
Dude, it's literally like they'd get like find bullies that were like bullying people, and then they'd get like a UFC fighter, and then they'd have to like
shit,
fight
really?
them. Like they'd do like not actually fight, like they'd have like head pads and like shit on,
Yeah.
and they'd have like a submission round, and they'd have
shit.
like a fucking like just a round where they just go at it, bro. And it was the funniest shit.
Well, bullies, is that like kid bullies or is it?
Like teenagers and like older, maybe not teenagers. I don't think.
Okay, I was gonna
don't
say
think
because that
that'd be
might look
fair.
a little weird if Conor McGregor just beat the shit out of some middle
Yeah,
school
it's a
kid.
little 7-year-old.
You
You'll do
like that?
fucking nothing.
You like that?
Shut your fucking mouth.
Fuck the Mayweathers.
Fuck the Mayweathers. Fuck the middle schoolers.
Oh, shit, dude. Yeah, he's a trip. Do you watch a lot of UFC?
Not too much anymore. Cause
Yeah.
like if I could find a good stream, then I will. I think the last event I watched was.
Do you heard about the Fight Island thing?
Yeah.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah, they're doing it really well. So
They have to make it look like Mortal Kombat, though. I mean,
that would be cool.
yeah.
I figured they would have done it already, though. I don't think they're gonna do it. I think
I think they already started fights on it. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard.
Are
of
they?
it. I don't. You know, I'm kind of out of sync. So I actually have a buddy that's gonna come on the podcast here soon. Sorry, my Mario ringtone. But yeah, no. I guess there's like a, what is it called? He's doing, so his profession in the what you call it world, in the UFC world. It's my buddy Santana.
Okay.
He goes up to watch these fights like live.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's not like I don't think he's a trainer, but he does. He's at every single UFC event. So we're bringing him in to.
He's like a medic or something.
No, he's not. I don't know.
He
almost kind of like when I see him at the fights, he kind of almost look like a promoter, you know? Kinda
Okay.
like someone that just at the fight, you know?
That's fair.
But don't quote me because I don't want to, go and throw out his profession and then that's
You'd
not
be
what
wrong.
he is.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So he's definitely kind of someone that I'm gonna be able to delve into some real MMA stuff.
Dude, I love UFC though. I just wish it didn't cost so much to watch it.
Right.
Honestly, I wanted to watch the Cormier
Haven't they
Miocic
been doing
fight.
it pretty like?
Or
They've been doing it on like Saturday night fights and stuff, right? I think the main cards you gotta buy, but like
yeah,
you have those other cards where they
the undercards and shit.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the last one I watched was Usman versus Covington.
Yeah.
Remember, Kobe Covington,
Yeah.
the Trump dude. Dude, Kamaru Usman broke his jaw, bro. That shit was fucking crazy. But I wish I could watch it more. I wanted to watch that Cormier Miocic fight so much, bro. That would have been a good one to watch, but
Dude, I was tripping out on like all the people that are all pissed about people not wanting to play sports right now.
dude, people like the boycotts.
I know we usually don't do politics on here, but like, and this isn't really so to speak politics, but it's just people are kind of pieces of shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm just like, dude,
Fuck
like,
you. You don't deserve sports, bro. Like
Right.
that's a fucking
Right. Well,
nobody owes you anything.
do you follow Adam Schefter on
on
on social media?
NFL. I don't follow him, but I know who he is. The NFL guy.
If you look, I follow him on Twitter, and he doesn't really get a lot of Twitter stuff on there, but like on his Facebook, dude, if you look at the comments on there, pieces of shit, dude.
Oh, dude, I wouldn't doubt it. Facebook's for all the old people.
People are like, oh well, they don't deserve to play it anyway, and oh well,
Yeah,
I'm not
fuck
gonna
off.
watch anyway. It's like, dude, who?
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. Then
cares?
don't watch it.
Yeah, don't watch it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Sports is a luxury, bro. Like,
Well, my issue is I side with athletes because it's like,
Fuck
dude,
yeah.
I know that grind. You know what I mean? Like, I know how much you sacrifice to get to where you're at.
oh yeah,
I mean, that's such a piece of shit thing to feel like that's someone that
yeah.
has spent the last all of their life getting to doing what they love doing and getting paid for it,
Yeah.
millions of dollars to do it. Yeah, it's worth every penny.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
Oh, yeah.
you're a top-notch athlete that has to be in the top condition of anyone in the world
oh yeah, peak
to,
performance.
to compete. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And I mean,
That's
at
literally your
any given
job.
moment, you get hurt and that all goes away.
oh yeah.
You think for a split second that they don't deserve that, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah, people are fucking stupid, bro. Like I said, bro, sports aren't Yeah, they're a form of
luxury.
entertainment, but yeah, it's a luxury at the end of the day, bro. Nobody owes anybody anything.
Well,
Like,
my
they don't
thing
have
is,
to do it.
what's the other side of the coin? You piss people off and you don't support them and whatever, and and they decide to stop playing sports. What are you gonna watch? The news?
Yeah, exactly,
You
bro.
gonna watch
Yeah, like,
utter
fuck off.
chaos break out, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Bro,
I'm
people.
sorry. Honestly, sports is the only thing keeping me sane right now. Like in terms of like it just because I run very much off of energy.
Yeah.
Like positive energy, negative energy. I believe in all that. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like it really brings you down when you just see like so much negativity.
Dude.
You know? And I'm just kind of like,
people are always gonna find
watch
something to be
that's
negative about.
positive. You know?
People are always gonna find something to be negative about, and it's like, bro, like you don't even like. It's not even the concept of that. It's more the concept of why they're doing it, bro. Like stop fucking making excuses for people, bro, and just like see what the fuck they're talking about, and then you'll probably understand. But
yeah, and I won't dive into the subject so much because I know it's sensitive to people.
Oh, it's a
people
very
throw
sensitive
their,
subject.
you know, crybaby fits about it.
Oh yeah.
But you know, as far as like what happened with that whole situation over the weekend, or not over the weekend, sorry, during the week, like people are boycotting for a good reason. This stuff's got to stop.
Yep, bro.
You
Shout
know
out Jacob Blake.
Yeah, and my whole thing is like I said, I'm not gonna go so far into it that you go into those rabbit holes, but like. To me, people got upset because they're like, oh, well, he was this, and that behind the scenes. And I'm like, okay, well, here's the thing is, though, we don't live in Saudi Arabia where you get to just kill people because it's convenient and whatever they did in their past prior. Even if that is true.
I hate that
you know
fucking
what I mean?
argument,
So it's
bro.
like, dude,
I hate that argument
people,
so much.
You're innocent until proven guilty in the United States of America.
Yeah, bro.
So if you, as a person, are being accused of doing these things, you need to see trial. You know what I mean? You don't get I'm sorry, but cops aren't somebody that should feel entitled to just take justice into their own hands. And to boot, I'm sure. I mean, maybe they knew what the person was or whatever.
Yeah.
What they were going after, but you don't take that into your own hands.
No, 100%.
You know what I mean? So,
dude.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter. Fuck racists.
Right. Right, that's my thing. Is it just and unfortunately these things happen, and action needs to be taken. Oh,
100%.
Because here's the thing: is for years athletes didn't use their voice the way they could. You know, and I think that it's appropriate if you have a platform, and even here, like I'm advocating for justice. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Like you use your platform for good. And if people have a problem with that, then you're what's wrong with the world.
Yeah, bro, trust me.
You know what I mean?
I feel that, bro.
So,
fuck the cops. Maybe not all of them. Not all of them. Most of them are bad people.
And I've had the luxury of both sides of the coin. Yeah. Where I have family members that are law enforcement and are good cops. So they use their profession for good.
Yeah.
And I've also had family that have gotten in trouble with the law, and of even one that unfortunately met a fate way back when. I won't go into details on who it is, but
rest in peace.
Yeah, so I've seen both of that argument.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I some people haven't. You know what I mean. Some people
a lot of people haven't.
Their parents are a cop or were a cop or whatever.
Yeah,
and then you have the kids where their parents may have gotten in trouble with the law or even themselves, and so they don't ever see that other side of the fence, so it turns into rocks getting thrown on either side of the fence, what I mean? And it's like, if people found the middle ground and found a way to be able to just, be good human beings, then we find that answer.
Yeah.
And now where it kind of trickles into the sports and music realm is, like, people really just want accountability. That's it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's what it comes down to. When it really comes down to the general aspect of it all. Yeah. That's what everyone wants and deserves to have.
Dude, yeah.
People should be able to walk around freely and do as they please, not doing anything illegal. Like, it shouldn't be like a dystopia where you get to just do whatever the hell you want.
Of course.
The more people are safe is the better. My opinion.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, dude, it's
crazy, Bren. It is.
2020 is the worst fucking year I've ever seen in my life. by far.
Not gonna disagree with that at all. This year fucking sucks ass.
Yeah,
2021 though is gonna be fucking crazy.
dude. If 2021 is worse than 2020,
I'm giving up. I'm throwing in the towel.
I'm logging out, dude.
See you fucking later.
Luego.
Yeah, this will be the last you ever hear of me.
Dude, it's just crazy, dude. Like, like all the bad this year.
Oh, dude, it's been terrible this year,
dude. I mean,
there's also been a lot of good though.
Yeah. See, like, for me personally, like, the bad comes from just the negative energy around.
Oh yeah.
But the good is, we started this podcast. I've gotten into putting out merch.
There you go. It's been a good year.
Yeah, I mean, it's going good and it's turning in the right direction for me. But I'm one of those people where I'm not selfish.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not like, I'm having a good year, so screw you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely love when the world around me is having a good year too.
Oh yeah. The pandemic's definitely put in a lot of stuff, but what I was kind of alluding to is, like, there's being progress made with the whole Black Lives Matter movement. You know what I mean? Like,
that's dope.
This is the most it's ever been. You know what I mean? And like, I'm fully in support of that shit. You know what I mean? So I think the progress is like obviously the events that led up to that shouldn't happen in the first place for it to get to this point.
Right.
But now, it happened. So there's progress being made, and there's movements being made, and there's people being heard, and people are making statements, and that shit's fucking dope as shit to me, bro. Like, if it's gonna happen, bro, like, something needs to change. You know what I mean? And this is like the foundation for it. So I think in when I was saying like it's been a good year, that's kind of what I was alluding to. It's been a very shit year in general. There's just so much negative shit, bro. There's so much negative like energy out there, bro. And I'm just like, I'm not about that shit, bro. You know what I mean? I like positive. I like to be happy. I like everybody else to be happy. But
now what I will say is I am super, super excited to see what Kendrick Lamar puts out.
He's dropping something?
Yeah.
When?
They don't know.
Ooh.
But so, like, on Twitter, and I don't know if it was an accurate leak, but I heard a track.
Ooh.
And I'm like,
a little snippet.
Yeah. And I was like, ooh, this is kind of, he looks like he's coming out with some heat.
There you go.
And I was kind of like, wow, shit. I don't know if I should believe it, because it sounded kind of like not older Kendrick, but it sounded like a different side of Kendrick I've never seen.
Really?
And that's why I believe that it's an accurate leak, because it got pulled off of Twitter, and I haven't been able to find it since.
Ooh. That was like when Lil Wayne got his little shit leaked for the Carter, or not the Carter 4, the one that came out
Carter
after
5.
that. No, it isn't the Carter 5.
Well, I think are you talking about the Mona Lisa track?
No. It was the album after that. It was dude, I don't remember
this
what
one
it's
that
called
just
anymore.
came out.
Yes.
Is it FWL or something like that?
It's the one. It's like weird fucking spelling and I don't remember what it's called now, but
it's the one that has like the abbreviation, right?
I think so.
I think it's called FWL.
Let's see.
Because it just came out and nobody really Funeral.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. There was a couple leak tracks from Funeral, because it was that after the Carter 4 or Carter 5.
Carter 5, yeah.
Yeah. So when Funeral was coming out, I remember my buddy. He sent me like some leaked tracks off of that, and I was like, "Oh, this is about to be fucking fire, bro!"
Did you see he's doing a sequel to No Ceilings?
Oh yeah, like remastering it and putting it on streaming platforms.
No. So that's like the teaser for it. But is there a No Ceilings 2? That exists, right?
No, the original mixtape was No Ceilings.
No, I know, but like I thought there was a No Ceilings 2, and this would be No Ceilings 3.
I don't know.
So anyway, what number they're on, I don't know if it's No Ceilings 2 or No Ceilings 3.
Yeah.
But so they're doing a No Ceilings sequel that he's putting together right now. And he's also this is all happening this year. He's doing No Ceilings, the sequel to No Ceilings, and then he's doing a what you call it? What is it? The Carter 6? Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Carter 6. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Wayne's still kicking, dude.
Yeah, I mean, the Carter 5 was pretty fucking good, dude. So
thought so.
I thought you didn't like it.
No.
Really?
So here's the thing: is I like the first half of it. The back half I could do without.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what it was.
But
I know what it is, and I think that's the reason why I didn't like it, was because I felt that it sounded like the first half of the album was recorded back when in 2012, and then the other part of the album looks like he just recorded it. So there wasn't a blend of like it sounds like each part of it was done at the same time.
Yeah.
Like you could definitely tell that track Mona Lisa was done back when Kendrick Lamar was doing Good Kid, Mad City. Because that's that doesn't even sound like Kendrick like today. And that's what
fair.
happened. Yeah, I mean when I researched the album and that track by itself, that was recorded a long time ago.
Okay.
So do you remember when all the contract disputes and all the business etiquette stuff was going on with Birdman and Lil Wayne?
Yeah, the Young Money shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that album has been on hold, the Carter 5, for a really long time.
When did the Carter 4 come out?
That was back in like 2000. It was when I was a sophomore in high school, so it had to have been like 2012,
about
11 or 12, yeah.
What?
So yeah, the
Wait,
Carter 5 was
older
supposed to
than
come
me.
out back in like 2013 or 2012.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a long time ago.
That's great, and it just came out last year.
The whole issues that they had was he was holding that album, Birdman.
Oh,
He held that album out for that
okay.
long.
That
Yeah.
makes way more sense now. Yeah.
So that's why it's fucked, because there was like a huge wait for that, and like it finally came out, because you're not gonna just, if the album's done, you're not gonna not put it out. You know what I mean? But that's kind of the thing though, is that like you had tracks where like that Kendrick Lamar track was done in 2012, 2013, and then you had XXX on that album in 2012, 2013. I don't even think XXX
wasn't doing anything.
he wasn't even there.
Yeah.
So you had like these new artists on there. You had old Kendrick Lamar, and they fused it into this one album, and I couldn't buy into it. You know what
That's
I mean?
fair. Yeah, I just looked at my the songs I have on my playlist, and it definitely is more first half heavy.
Yeah.
The last half I have none. So, I guess you were right on that. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even know there was 23 songs on that album.
Oh, on the Carter 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long album. That's why I didn't like it.
album.
Because like if it was like a 12 song, 14 song album where those throwaway tracks weren't in there, then I'd be like, yeah, that was pretty good. You know what I mean? But there was just way too many, and I don't like when Wayne sings.
Why?
I just don't.
Really?
I don't know why. I used to. I like his Lollipop days.
Yeah.
That was a cool track, but like you can tell like it seems like the drugs have kind of deteriorated his voice, kind of
his brain.
Yeah, that too. And like it just kind of seems like he's like, he's not able to do music as he used to, like anybody would.
You
know
know
what I mean? Like
he's getting old too.
Yeah.
Same thing with M.
Yeah, they all go through that. Now the only one that hasn't, oddly enough, and I kind of just trip out on how he just doesn't change when his albums come out, is Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z has always been banging.
Like even like I know people didn't like 444, but like I thought it wasn't bad. You know what I mean? Like I thought it was pretty conscious.
Yeah.
It didn't have like the Kanye production on it.
Yeah.
The beat selection wasn't great. And I think that's why people didn't like it. But the
100%.
bars were still there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's like the biggest thing nowadays, though. Is like if you have a bad beat selection, bro, your shit's gonna suck.
Well, and we were talking that the last episode where
with Revival.
Yeah. Well, no, we didn't talk Revival, but yeah, that's a whole other. Yeah, that's another one of those albums.
Revival was so trash.
The bars were great. Shitty beat selection.
Terrible beat selection. That was the worst Eminem album that will ever come out. Quote me on that.
Yeah, my list for M albums, it's either bottom of the barrel, either has to be Revival or Encore for me.
You didn't like Encore? Mm-mm. Encore was good. I liked Encore.
But you know what it was for me was it sounded too much like the Eminem show, like where he tried to repeat the formula.
Okay.
And I
That's
just
fair.
like it to me, like I had high regard for the Eminem show, so like back when I was listening to that, like I was kind of like expecting like a different type of album, cuz like there's a big difference between like the Slim Shady LP to the Eminem or to the Marshall Mathers LP.
Yep.
Then the Eminem show was different, and then Encore was super the same,
Yeah.
And that's why I liked Relapse when it dropped, because Relapse was super dark, dude.
Relapse was super good.
Do you remember that album?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was
Do you like
super
Recovery?
dark. Yeah.
Recovery is super good. Recovery and Relapse are like totally like two fucking like a one.
You ever heard of
80.
Relapse 2?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. It's like an album that was supposed to drop, and apparently, the quote, don't come at me on Twitter if I'm inaccurate, but it's done. Like,
Really?
There's an album out there, and it just hasn't been released.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So, do you remember the dark songs on Recovery?
Like which ones?
On Fire?
I don't.
Like, they were kind of like didn't match the tone of Recovery.
I don't.
No, so there were some tracks on there that were like didn't seem like they belonged, and people were like, "That's kind of weird that the tone's changing." You know what I mean in the album, and so word on the street is that those were on Relapse too.
Oh,
and Recovery kind of was a last minute, wasn't supposed to happen type deal. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah, so like it was kind of like it wasn't anything that like, not that the album wasn't intended to come out, but there was definitely a Relapse 2 that was supposed to come out, and that was supposed to be kind of Recovery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everyone's kind of like hoping that one day it comes out, because it had like, I think it had like Young Buck on it. It had some artists that he hadn't really worked with but are lyrical rappers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So kind of crazy. But yeah, no, so but even with to kind of get into some different artists, so which, and I think you might have answered this, because we do our if you haven't been on our social media platforms, check those out, because we do questions of the day. So which album are you more excited for, J. Cole's album or Kendrick's?
I'm gonna say Cole, because Cole's last album was not, I was not fond of it, and I think he's just gonna come back.
Revenge of the Dreamers, or
no,
are you talking about like the one before that?
The one before that.
For Your Eyes Truly.
No.
KOD.
Yeah, KOD.
Yeah.
Kids on Drugs or whatever. Yeah, KOD was not good to me. There was one good song in there, and it was literally just KOD. That was the only song I liked on that album. But I think Cole kind of saw that.
Yeah.
That it wasn't received well. Like it's even like the same concept with Chance. His last album was fucking trash, and I think he's gonna come back with some heat, bro. So I think Cole's gonna do the same thing. I mean, Kendrick always drops some, or it's Kendrick and Cole, right?
Yeah.
Kendrick always comes with some good shit, bro. I mean, Kendrick's not really my style, but I still like listening to his stuff when it first comes out, for sure.
Well, I'm just hoping that they finally do a Black Hippie album here soon.
Oh yeah,
you know what that is?
Mm-mm.
No, so it's like their group, but they've actually never done like an album, like an official album.
Who's in the group?
But it's like J-Rock, Schoolboy Q, Kendrick Lamar, Absol.
Ooh.
Yeah, they have like this unofficial group that they work in, and so they did when you go up on Spotify, and the only things you can really find is that you don't even know the track from back then.
I don't know.
No, it was like a Rick Ross track, I think.
How long ago?
It was probably like, it had to have been like when Click came out by Kanye West.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I haven't heard that song.
Yeah, it's that song that goes like, you only know it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So they did a remix on there, and they were like, people were hoping that it was gonna get like tethered to something, and they were gonna do an album, and it never happened because it seemed like everyone kind of was doing their own direction. Because I think that was before Oxymoron came out, and
really
was starting to do his thing.
Absol
was heavily working then.
I love Absol too. Absol's super fucking good, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if they did an album together, I think, in my opinion, I think it would blow Revenge of the Dreamers out of the water. Only because like I have an appreciation for West Coast rap more than I do East Coast. So that's why it's kind of like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I like the sound better because of the beats they use, you know?
Yeah.
That's just me. Like, I have a preference on what their beat selection is rather than the Revenge of the Dreamers.
Yeah, West Coast rap has always been my style more than the East Coast. I like Flatbush. Do you
Flatbush Zombies, yeah.
Ooh, that's like that's pinnacle of, not pinnacle necessarily, but like that's like the East Coast shit I'll listen to nowadays. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
right.
Other than that, dude, mostly West Coast, Midwest kind of shit is what I listen to. So
yeah. So to kind of do you have anybody outside of what we talked about that you're excited to drop?
I mean, Chance, if he could fucking come back from that last terrible album he put out, that'd be dope. That last album was fucking trash, bro. I
didn't listen to it. What was it called?
No idea, bro. I didn't add a single song to it for my playlist. But you know which one I'm talking about with the record.
Honestly, I haven't really followed Chance.
Really?
No.
Did you listen to Acid Rap?
Yeah.
Acid Rap's super good. Did you listen to Coloring Book?
No.
Coloring Book was like a Chance 3.
See, like, Chance is kind of...
I'd figured you like him a lot because he's very...
No, I do.
Christian
I
heavy.
do. Yeah, I do. He, it just, I don't know. There's like, you ever get to that point where like there's so many rappers out there, it's hard to follow everybody?
Yeah.
That's kind of how it is.
Okay, that's fair.
You know what I mean? Like I have an appreciation for him, but I haven't really gotten the opportunity to like go through his entire discography.
Oh, you need to, bro.
You know what I mean?
You need
like,
to.
and acid rap was like different from the stuff that he was doing with like DJ Khaled. Like he had a track with him.
Oh, so much different.
Right, and it sound like super different. That's why I was
Yeah.
kind of like, oh, that's weird. You know
That's
what I mean?
very original Chance. Acid rap. Oh my god. That,
Did you hear that track with the Big Sean and Nipsey?
Oh, which
man.
one? What is it called?
I think it's like Reverence or something like that. It just came out.
Yeah,
So,
I don't really
because
keep
Big
up with
Sean's
Sean
dropping
at
on
all.
the 4th.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't really listen to Big Sean. I'll be honest with you. So.
You're like my buddy Joe, the guy that's
Luna?
on here too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Luna. Yeah, he hates Big Sean.
I don't hate him. I have no hatred towards anybody in the game right now. But I just
he
can't
he
listen
says
to
that
him.
he's corny.
I don't think he's corny. It's just like it's like Kendrick, where it's just like not really my style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I appreciate what they're doing and like the music that they're putting out, but
Yeah.
that's not something you'd see me bump in my car, bro. Like I'm like,
Right.
it's just not my style. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. See, and I'm kind of, Big Sean's not like heavily in my rotation for my playlist,
yeah,
but like I don't not like his music. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
No,
so
I'm the same way.
actually one of my favorite albums of the 2010s was that Dark Sky Paradise. I loved that album.
Which one was that?
That was the album that had I don't fuck with you. Yeah.
You little stupid ass bitch.
Yeah. And then they had that track with Kanye where it's like, you probably know that one too. He's like, don't, young Walt Disney, I'm gonna tell you right now. Or,
Oh, okay, yeah.
If you leave Mickey, you gonna end up with a Goofy.
That's a banging line.
I love that
what
line.
a line.
Dude. Yeah,
with a
dude.
goofy.
Yeah, man. Kanye comes up with some cool stuff as far as like when he does stuff like that. I wish he did more of that.
I love Kanye. Do you like Kanye? But how do you feel about Kanye?
Like as a person or as an artist?
As an artist, obviously.
As an artist, he's not goated, but I would
really
say no. Like if I'm talking like of the rap game, I wouldn't call him the goat. You know
oh
what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
As far as a creative person, I'd say he is. Cause like, see, and people kind of like get mad because I'll sometimes argue that he could be better than Dr. Dre, because it's like I have high respect for Dr. Dre, but Dr. Dre doesn't put out enough music for me to be like, I think he has total 3 albums.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
See,
And it's
Kanye's
and to
levels
me,
above
like,
Dre to me, bro.
The Chronic 1 and the Chronic 2 sound not similar, but they have the same like marketing idea.
Okay.
So like I'm kind of like fair. I feel like I'm listening to the same albums when I'm listening to the 2.
Yeah. See, honestly,
then,
bro.
When he did Compton, I liked that album.
Compton was
super good, and it was super underrated.
Oh, it's heavily underrated. That album is fucking dope.
Yeah. But like I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just can't get into. I don't know. Like I can't like I get into Kanye's music more than I get into Dre's. Does that make sense?
I think Kanye's level's above Dre.
Yeah. Now I love what Dre produces because he did a lot of Eminem's work and that was cool. That was dope. And he did a lot of Kendrick's work and Kendrick's one of those launching artists. Now if that's why it's a gray area because you got to compare the producers in terms of like if you don't have Dr. Dre, you don't have Eminem in his prime, and you don't have Kendrick Lamar in his prime.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of artists that don't see the light of day.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
You don't even have NWA at that point.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with Kanye,
it's like
he changed rap forever.
Oh yeah, he's the he's the newer generation Dr. Dre, 100%.
Right.
If you could disagree with me on that, then you're wrong.
Right.
But he just brought so many people onto the map, bro. Like it's fucking insane. I don't know. Like I said, I have nothing respect for any of those old head dudes, but I don't know. Kanye as a musician is better to me than Dr. Dre. As an influencer, Dr. Dre 100%. He just put like West Coast like rap on the map, bro. Like he's bringing up people like fucking Snoop,
right?
All
that's
these
another
fools,
person.
you know what I mean?
Snoop
It's
Dogg.
like, and it's like, yeah, that music's old now and it's not as popping anymore. But I'm rolling down the street, I'll still listen to Gin and Juice. I don't care. You know what I mean? So, I mean, he definitely made like a very big foundation for West Coast rap in general. So, of course, as an influencer, bro, nobody's beating Dre. But Kanye as a musician, his beats are just way more appealing to me. They're just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, just as a personal preference.
And that's why, like, to me, when I compare them, they're like two juggernauts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a tough comparison, and that's hard to do because, like, you have to kind of break it into subcategories. You know what
exactly.
I mean? Like,
Yeah,
as far as natural beat talent, both kind of go back and forth. I would say Kanye's a little more creative.
Yes.
Dre picks better artists to go on his beats.
I would agree with that.
And he's influenced better people.
Yeah.
I would say, as far as moguls.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Now, with Kanye, though, he's responsible for a lot of Jay-Z's good catalog. So, and Jay-Z's one of those artists that people put in their top 5. You know what I mean? So, like, how do you kind of discredit one and then not add to the other?
Exactly, yeah.
Like, if I were to say anything, like, I go back and forth because sometimes when Dre comes out with something that I know that he produced and it's super good, I'm like, oh, yeah, Dre's better. And then when Kanye puts out someone that's super great and then it comes out really good produced, Kanye is better. You know, like, I go back and forth. So, like, if you ask me one day, I'll tell you Dre. Well, you ask me another day, and I'll tell you Kanye.
The last 5 years, bro, I've definitely been on the Kanye train for sure. But
yeah, now as far as the last 10 years, it's been Kanye's probably been pulling away with that.
Kanye's pulling away, 100%. That's what I said. As a musician right now, if we're not, I'm not talking overall, but musician right now, Kanye's level's above Dr. Dre, in my opinion.
And you know, part of the problem though is that, I mean, where's Kanye's career going now? You know what I mean?
You think he's done?
I don't know, man.
Why?
I'm concerned that, like, I don't think that he's going to be putting out a lot of music here soon.
Why? Because he's going crazy?
Yeah, he seems like he went crazy back when Dark Twisted Fantasy came out. Yeah. And he was kind of like losing his mind after what was it? It was either graduation or late registration. And he's kind of like derailing, but they kind of like, it seemed like Jay-Z kind of Big Brothered him, you know? He even has that track, Big Brother, on the graduation. Yeah. And it seemed like he had a mentor. You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like he had somebody that was like the yin to his yang. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like, keep him kind of bouncing off the walls. It doesn't seem like he has that now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because even with that whole Drake situation, it seemed like Drake was, yeah. And it seemed like he was kind of like helping him out there too, because he wrote that whole Yandhi album and Kanye scrapped it because he's like, well, we're not good anymore, so I'm not gonna put out something you wrote. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think Kanye, he goes through his phases, bro. Like, that's how I've always known Kanye. Is he just goes now
through
that
his phases.
I finally have you on here, we could finally apologize.
For what? What do we say?
Big Brother Lynch wasn't the person that was accountable, dude. It was this artist called Big Lurch.
Oh. So, well, Brother Lynch Hunk definitely talks about eating people.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah,
he definitely talks about it. I don't know if he actually does it, but that's some crazy shit to even just talk about. Dude, there's literally a song about him talking about.
But no, I just was curious because, like, I listened to the episode the other day and we put it out. Which, if you haven't heard that one, go check out that one.
Markie on Mars, baby.
Yeah, Drowning on Mars.
Drowning on Mars.
But yeah, no, I looked it up because I was like, I just want to fact check it, just make sure. Yeah. You know, the stuff that we come up with here is on the fly. Yeah. So we don't script
do my
this
research.
Stuff. Yeah. So I was looking at it and yeah, it was Big Lurch. Kind of similar name, like Big Brother Lynch, Big Lurch. You know. Yeah. I could see the
the only reason I thought he could, I'm not even kidding you. He literally has a song about like killing somebody and then cutting them up and eating them with hot sauce.
The crazy thing is that dude killed his girlfriend.
Big Lurch?
Like, yeah.
Huh?
And like when the
know
cops pulled up, he was like eating her.
That's fucking
right. I'm like, dude, what the hell's wrong with you? Like,
people are fucking psychos, bro.
Remember the whole bath salts thing?
Oh
man,
I literally remember when people were eating out each other's
Yeah, they're
face.
like, it's the zombie apocalypse.
I'm looking up this Big Lurch dude. Oh, he looks like somebody that would eat somebody.
Yeah, and he kind of like, I don't know. I was like, I honestly never even heard of the guy though.
Yeah,
no bullshit. I've never even heard a Big Lurch track, so I'm like,
yeah, he looks like somebody that would eat somebody.
But you know, like those crazy myths or like urban legends that people say in middle school. Yeah. Like, remember how everyone was talking about how like they said that, was it Marilyn Manson, or was it? Yeah, no. Yeah, it was Marilyn Manson, right? That they said that he took out his ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you have those like crazy people say that those.
This guy looks like the other guy. Big Lurch looks like Brother Lynch Hung.
That's probably why they confused it.
The only reason I confuse it because he literally has a song talking about eating people.
Right. Well, I mean, Big Brother Lynch, I think, got in some legal trouble way back when, so I think they just kind of wrote it off as the same guy, you know?
Okay.
It's like, well, he's already in trouble, so let's just spice it up. And
He ate somebody. He ate somebody, too. Yeah, fucking A. Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Jesus Cristo.
So, barring that I already asked you the kind of interview question, you know, the new question I made with the writing on an animal.
Okay.
So, I have a different one for you.
Okay.
If you had to live in a game universe, what would you pick?
Pokemon.
Yeah?
Pokemon 100%.
Oh, man.
Pokemon would be so sick. I would just be battling always.
Yeah.
I'd be out there. I'd be the best. The best.
In the world.
In the world.
Yeah, you know, I've had like mixed feelings on it.
What?
I would say Pokemon, like
Pokemon's so
Pokemon
sick.
would be dope to battle Pokemon all day.
I'm riding on a Charizard, dog. Don't even fucking get me started. Don't even get me started.
I'd riding a Zapdos, dude.
Shit, anything, bro. Any of those flying motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah.
You can imagine I'm flying around outside on a fucking like a lizard dragon that shoots fire. You can't tell me that's not gonna be cool.
Oh yeah, dude.
What are you picking? Don't say COD.
Zapdos.
No. What universe?
Oh, well, so I had seen something like one of the options. Another one was like the Super Mario universe.
Yeah,
and it's like
that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, because like I mean, you kind of like get to hit bricks for money.
Fair.
You know,
and you get to eat mushrooms and just turn super big.
Yeah,
that would be sick. It sounds like just a big old acid trip.
Eat a flower and you're like shooting fireballs.
That's literally just a big old acid trip, bro. I'd be down too for that.
Tap a feather and you can fly.
Dude, or get a little tail.
Yeah.
Fucking right. So that'd be so sick. Yeah, actually, that'd be sick.
Well, and then you have like the Yu-Gi-Oh guys. They like
Yu-Gi-Oh would be fun.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's cool. I saw Grand Theft Auto was one.
Grand Theft Auto is based on the like real life. So
yeah.
Just go to LA. that is a shit answer. If you answer GTA, fuck off. Just go to LA. GTA 5 is literally based on that place, bro.
Oh,
it's like a spitting image of it. Just go do that. Why don't you pick something cool? Like, if you're gonna do something like that, like pick like Skyrim or some shit like that, where there's like dragons and shit, bro.
Yeah,
like, that'd be dope.
See, what about did you like Zelda as a kid?
I've never played a Zelda game. I'll be honest with you. I've never played one.
It's kind of weird. Not gonna lie.
I think it'd be fun, but I've just never really been.
The concept's super simple. You can tell you that.
Yeah. No, I've watched gameplay on it, but I've just never sat down and played it myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That'd be fun though.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
But GTA.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that, bro?
Yeah,
you can literally go to New York. That's like GTA 4, GTA 5.
I couldn't do Grand Theft Auto because like I just couldn't like. I know it's a game, but it's like I couldn't live with the idea that I just have to do something to get police on me. Like, I have to go blow something up today.
That's what I'm saying. I mean? These
like,
motherfuckers.
At least with like Pokemon, I'm like, you know, what am I gonna use today? You know
yeah,
what I mean?
Which
like,
Pokemons am I gonna use today? Yeah, that's way more fun. What the fuck? Who answered Grand Theft Auto?
The question I have is: would you want them to look realistic, or would you want them to look like animation? Like, would you want to be in an animation universe? I would think some of those Pokemon in real life would look terrifying.
Yeah, Charizard, that would be crazy.
I mean, like those dragons like look realistic.
Oh yeah, I'd have to be in the animated one just because then it would be like more authentic.
Yeah.
If I got a chance, like if they're like you don't get to say bye to anybody, but you could go live in the Pokemon universe, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Fuck that. Pokemon's so much cooler than regular life. Fuck that. Or alien. Yo, listen to this question. Okay, so you're by yourself. Some aliens come down, and they're like, you can come with us. You don't know what they're gonna do to you.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Some aliens come down to Earth, and they're like, we chose you. You have an option of either to come with us, you don't get to say bye to any of your friends or family, you just disappear. Or you can stay here. What are you doing?
But okay, so wait, what's the trade-off though? Like, do I know that I'm going to go like live a dope life?
You have no idea what's gonna happen. It's just literally just
home, dude.
Really?
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm leaving in a heartbeat, bro. I'll be like, take me with you, bro.
No,
Get
bro,
me out of here.
Like, I mean,
I could be getting probed for the rest of my life.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But like at the same time, like, dude, I think it would be
I'm not
sick.
trying to have an instrument go up my ass every day.
Me neither. But I would just like bank on the fact like, yo, we're just gonna go to different planets and shit, and I'm just gonna go get to explore the universe. Like that would be sick.
Would you try alien drugs?
I would try any drugs.
No, but like if they were like, dude, this is what we do in our world.
100%.
And you're just like, but is it safe? And they're just like, we've never given it to a human.
I would do it in a heartbeat, bro. I don't condone drug use, but I'm definitely like down. I'm definitely down. As long as it's like I'm not shooting something in my arm, bro, I'm down.
Like
for the most part.
You ever seen that movie Land of the Lost?
Is it the dinosaurs?
Yeah, no,
That's
yeah.
Land of Lost Times.
Well, Will Ferrell and not Michael Cera, it's the other guy.
Michael Scott?
No, it's the guy that's in This Is the End, where he like screws him over and eats all their food. Danny McBride.
Yeah. Danny McBride.
Yeah, you ever see that movie?
No, I don't think so.
No, dude. So they go to this like alternate dimension, and they have this like they get this like fruit and they drink it, and it's like super potent, dude. And like
that would be sick.
Have you seen like the movie like at all, like the premise of it or anything?
No, I have no idea what
that was like a little furry animal. His name's Chaka, and he goes and like gets the fruit, and he's like, yeah, drink it. And then like they're just like, oh, okay, because that's what humans do, is they just drink whatever.
Fair.
And he like, they're just like, yeah, what do we just drink? And like this chocolate thing's like, yeah, he doesn't really talk because he just makes noises, but like they're trying to figure out what they gave him, and they're just like, oh, that doesn't sound good, because it's like the girl's going into description like translating what he's saying, and it's like, it's an antidepressant that makes you feel like you're dying and getting...
That sounds like DMT.
Yeah, you're getting screwed by a scorpion, or no, a ghost with a scorpion wiener. And they're just like, well, that's pretty rough.
That's terrible.
And so like 30 minutes later, dude, they're just like tripping, bro. They're just like...
Dude.
Whoa.
That would be so sick, bro. Like, tell me not, man. Bro. Like, you're just in an alternate universe, and then you take some more drugs to put you in a different alternate universe?
Yeah.
What?
Right.
You're going to say no to that?
Yeah.
You guys are so boring.
So,
Come on. Aliens are coming down to Earth. You're just going to be like, nah?
Right.
You got to do it, Saya. You got to fucking do it. I wouldn't even blame you if you did.
I would want to leave my family, though. To leave, because
I love all you guys, but fucking A, dude. If aliens approach me and they're like, you could come with us, I'm coming.
If you find out how to like become one of them, and then
like Tarzan,
and then like you hijack a spaceship and come back with all this dope tech, and you become like a billionaire.
I think I'd get the whole planet blown up at that point.
Yeah, I think
they'd be like, fuck this guy. They're wiping us out. I'd be like, yeah, sorry guys, but I thought I really had to show you guys this shit. It's super cool. I got a flying saucer. I got everything.
That's crazy.
I'd be out of this bitch, bro. I would 100% be gone. I would say I would be super sad. I'd be like, damn, Mom, I'm sorry, but I gotta get the fuck out of this place. This place sucks. I'd rather be with the aliens. The aliens are so dope.
Oh man.
I would even take the risk of like, they're not even telling me what's gonna happen. I could be getting probed, but it'd be a shitty like last couple years of my life. But
see, it's one of those things where it could go really good or it could go really bad, and you just get a 50-50 coin toss.
Yeah, I'm sending it. I don't even care. I'm just like, whatever, dude. Get me out of here. That'd be so much fun, dude. Like, whatever. If people call me stupid for that, then you guys need to reevaluate your morals in your life, because that shit seems so cool.
Yeah. So, I don't think I've really talked a whole lot of football with you as of recent.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl this year? Assuming there is one.
That's tough, man. That is tough. I think the Ravens or Kansas City in the West. Yep.
Yeah.
I think Kansas City would probably make the Super Bowl. I think they'll lose in the Super Bowl.
Oh, who do you think's beating them in the NFC though? Because the only team I like still have a passion to say that they're gonna get back there one day, because they owe Drew Brees one as a
Thank
Saints.
you.
They owe
Saints,
that
100%.
man at least 3 of them. So
the Saints, it's either between the Saints or the Seahawks.
Yeah.
The Seahawks are gonna have a good run too. Russell Wilson's just playing fucking unreal. So
Yeah.
it's Seahawks or Saints in the East, and then either Baltimore or Kansas City on the West.
Yeah.
100, maybe not 100%, but that's my guess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put money on that. I'd probably put money on that,
Yeah.
but we have
So
to see.
I have a question for you, and I've been wanting to ask this question, just as anybody.
Yeah.
But like, is it so? As an artist,
Okay.
does wanting to be famous become like where do you kind of draw the line in terms of like, because you have those artists that go viral, and
Yeah.
it's sometimes not for the best reasons,
Okay.
like that Bad Baddie chick.
Bad Baby. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is that what her name is? Bad
Bad
Baddie. Baby.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Danielle Bergoli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have those people that kind of, and the Tekashi 6ix9ines of the world.
Yep. Yeah,
that
yeah.
go viral for these really shitty reasons.
Yeah, that's fair.
Where do you feel that you fall in that kind of discussion?
Of like what I would do to get famous.
Well, yeah, kind of that, but like, would you if you're in their shoes, do you think it's worth it?
No.
Okay.
I honestly, I'm not even doing music for
The idea of getting
fame
rich,
necessarily. Like it at this point, it's super fun to me, bro, and I'm passionate about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course, it's unlikely that I blow up, but on the off chance I do, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
If I don't, then fuck it. I made some cool music, and
Did
that's all I need.
you hear about that Selena Powell chick?
Her friend that's talking about sucking off the whole
the Suns?
Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
Shout out Devin Booker. She was a baddie. Sorry. She was a baddie though. She was a baddie. But like I couldn't imagine like just plow. Sorry. Our family watches it.
I always think of that, bro. I'm just like,
I'm sorry,
well,
Mom.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Honestly, though, no censored. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you guys gonna know the real me now.
Right.
No,
no,
I'm just
you
kidding.
were
No.
saying. Yeah,
Okay,
you were
so
saying.
she's a baddie. Like I couldn't imagine like being with a girl and then like all my homies just come in the room after that and just get like dome. Like that would be crazy to me. I'd be like, dude, come on. Like,
Right.
what are you doing?
Well, no, I mean, but like, did you hear? I'm
The
guessing
interview?
you haven't heard more than, right?
I watched the interview,
Dude,
not the full interview.
so
But.
like, No Jumper gave her own podcast.
What?
And yeah, so she has like her own sub podcast, and she just put out a track.
Adam, what are you doing, bro? You don't be bringing people like this. Who, Selena Powell?
Yeah.
Oh, she was never supposed to be the famous one out of Colorado, bro. Like, she was not.
I'm so heated, bro.
I gotta tell you, I
because
can't.
I'm just like, there's so many talented people in this damn state, and they picked the groupie.
I can't tell you the story on here.
Yeah.
But
gotcha.
after the show, I got a story for you.
About her?
Yes.
Oh, I have a couple too. Yeah. Dude, DJ and DeAnthony went to school with her.
Really?
Yeah.
Ew, she's a grody.
It's nasty, dude.
Okay, this story,
Nasty.
you guys are gonna be like weird. This story doesn't involve me. It just involves somebody I know, and it's
Yeah.
not a boy. It's a girl.
Really?
About trying to beat her up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about it after. We
Yeah.
don't want to incriminate anybody. Fuck you, Selena Powell. Just kidding.
Oh, well,
You're
if you
doing well
ask
for
her,
yourself.
apparently she's with the smoke.
I
Because she hangs out with rappers that think that they shoot guns, and that's what she does. Whatever, dude.
sick, bro.
I'm sorry, but
Good for
yeah.
you for doing what you got to do, and you definitely did what you had to do to get to where you're at. So, respect, I guess. I don't know. I just wish there was somebody different that was the one to come out. Of
I think it's gonna fade. Because if I'm being real, and she can come at me at whatever, but like they were talking to her on an interview, and they were asking her about her her financial situation, like how much money do you make? Because people are curious, if you're a groupie, how much money are you making? You know what I mean?
Probably a good amount.
And she's like, oh, actually, I'm broke right now.
Oh,
Bro, you're spending the money you're making off this stuff, like on stupid shit.
you have a house.
Right.
Do you live anywhere? I don't know. Is she in LA now? Because I'm guessing.
I would imagine.
Yeah, because that's where Adam 22's at.
Yeah.
So, Adam, My man, if you see this podcast, blow me up instead, please, bro. I would appreciate that.
I was gonna say, man, we'll take that.
I'll take that.
I'll give you even more better stuff.
We'll do anything. Maybe not anything. We're not gonna do.
Yeah, we're not gonna do. Yeah, I'm not gonna get peed on. I'm not gonna eat a dookie.
R. Kelly. Fuck R. Kelly too. That guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just don't like anybody. To be honest with you,
they're all gross.
No, I don't. It's not like I don't like anybody, but the ones that are a piece of shit, I'll say they're a piece of shit. Fuck R. Kelly.
Now, my question is, how many of them don't we know about?
Like groupies?
No. Like, how many people, like we're hearing all these stories of these, like, gross stuff. You know?
Oh, like pedos and stuff? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, that and just the, you know, the rapists and stuff like that. Like,
probably a
which ones
majority.
don't we know about? You know what I mean? Like, you ever thought about that? Like,
probably a majority of them we don't know about.
Right.
Which is sad.
Right.
Remember the whole thing with not Woody Harrelson, the other one, the director, the Woody dude.
Oh, the Woody dude.
Woody. What's his?
Are you talking about the guy that? He's the guy that was he in Iron Man?
No, Woody Allen. Woody Allen.
Oh, okay.
The old that fucking guy. Remember
all
that
shit
came out about him?
Yeah.
Fuck Woody Allen too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
I
He's like
hear about that.
He's like a fucking crazy like sex. I don't know if he was doing pedo stuff, but he was like a sexual like predator or some shit like that.
That's gross.
I think it was with kids because he was doing like he was like directing movies with kids in them, and the kids like that were working with him accused him of stuff. Yeah. I don't remember what it was necessarily, but fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Weirdo. All of them weirdos.
It's just I don't know, man.
Like that's the biggest problem with power. I think is once you get power, you just think you like
just lose respect for people as human beings.
Exactly. Like and you kind of have like this God complex that you can do no wrong. Yeah. And it's like it's even the same like conversation with police, you know what I mean? Like they get a badge and they kind of have this God complex that they're untouchable, like they do whatever they want. It's the same like it's just the idea of power, of having power over other people. And at the end of the day, we're all humans, bro. It doesn't matter how much money I have or how much money you have or what you do as an occupation or what I do as an occupation. At the end of the day, we're all the same species, bro, and we need to learn to respect each other. Except for pedos, they're a different species.
Oh yeah,
and
they're
racists.
The ones that you should
fuck racists and sexual
them.
Predators. That two group of people, they're in their own.
But you know that's the thing though is like even those groups of people are always they come from different backgrounds, you know. So like it's there's not really a race thing on them, you know.
No, yeah.
They come from everywhere.
So
it's like, but yeah, I mean, I do agree that we need to like genuinely just be good with one another.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like,
man.
It's really not that fucking hard.
Yeah, it doesn't matter
like,
what you are, bro.
It's not difficult. Like,
exactly. Like even
just
if you treat
one person the same way you would treat the other.
Exactly, bro. Even if
like, damn,
even like religion teaches you like that shit, bro. You know what I mean? And I hate bringing religion into stuff.
Yeah.
But religion, like that's like the biggest thing is like respect thy neighbor. I'm guessing. Like,
yeah.
That's one of the biggest things. And people kind of just pick and choose. It's not even just Christianity in general. Like even fucking Islam and Judaism and shit like that, bro. Like if you're hating on people for not believing in what you believe in, or you're taking this one little text out of this whole little bit, like this whole big book, and you're disregarding this other thing. You know what I mean? It's whack. You know what I mean? It's just like, dude, come on, bro. Like.
Yeah,
we're all people at the end of the day. We all have our struggles. We all have
and
everything.
I usually don't get in the religion thing either.
Yeah.
But I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
And like I've had people that are atheists that have come up to me and like, oh, you have to hate them, right? Like you hate them. Like you think they're gonna burn in hell, right? And it's like, no, actually, they're my friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like. Yeah, we don't believe the same thing, but it's like, hey, you know what? You're my buddy.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
even us.
I don't judge you based on what you believe or what you don't believe.
Yeah.
Like, and even with like your political views, like now don't get me wrong.
There's a certain extent.
If you're a dude that's a racist prick,
that's way different.
A Republican or Democrat, you're a jackass to me.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't base people on their political views, religious views, none of that stuff.
Yeah,
because
me neither.
As human beings, we just genuinely need to be good people, and the only way we do that, and I've told people that, like, the only way we move as a society is we find the middle ground.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no, 100%.
You have to find that understanding of essentially it's kind of cliche, but there's only one race that matters: the human race.
The human race.
You know what I mean,
that, brother?
Like,
People
however that looks is how we need to take whatever movements seriously that need to be taken seriously.
Oh yeah.
And move forward. You know.
Yeah. No. And even for example, like me and you are very different in our beliefs and our stances and shit. But like at the end of the day, bro, it's not like I would ever have any fucking like unless you were like, oh, I fucking don't like this group of people because of this, then I'd be like, okay, bro, you need to figure that shit out yourself. But yeah, like you're a Christian, I'm agnostic, atheist, whatever the fuck you want to call me.
Yeah.
And we've never had any fucking beef over that. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever helps him sleep at the end of the day, whatever helps me sleep at the end of the day, like, it is what it is, bro. And I respect you for your shit.
And you know, I mean, I even have people on social media that like, you know, will post memes, kind of making fun of the Bible or stuff like that. And like, I don't turn it into like I hate you now. You know what I mean? Like, you disrespected me. You know what I mean? Like, because that's just not, like, if you want to, here's my thing, is if you want to, and even with, like, this is how I go about everything. Because, like, when I come about sports, if I'm talking to, like, a Raider fan. And I'm wanting to get my point across. I'm not going to just be like, yeah, you're a Raider fan. Screw you. My opinion matters more because I'm a Bronco fan.
It's the same concept.
The only way you reach out to people is if you see their side of the story.
Oh yeah.
You have to.
Oh yeah.
And that's my issue with people is like we have this mentality that like people think that pointing a finger is going to get your point across.
Oh yeah.
Or that throwing a rock from your side of the fence is going to just make them not want to throw rocks.
Exactly. And I think that's the biggest problem. Sorry to cut you off, but
no, you're good.
That's the biggest problem with modern day society and being so opinionated. I love how everyone has an opinion and everybody deserves their own opinion, but at the end of the day, if you're going to have a conversation and a civil conversation with somebody where you're not going to attack them because of their morals or their stances or whatever, you have to look at the coin from both sides, bro. You can't just be like, okay, I'm on this side is right, so I'm not going to even consider any of this or why that could be right.
Progress is only achieved by addressing the negative.
Oh, 100%. That's fair. That's actually
you know
super
what I
good.
mean? Like, you can't take the positive out of somebody's side of the fence and try to make it a negative because it fits your propaganda.
Yeah.
You know? And like I'm not one to bring politics on here, but barring the stuff that's been going on lately, I've chosen to use my platform for good.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And like I don't identify to support, you know, political parties and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like I said, I want to see the world become a better place.
Oh, 100%.
And if that means I use an episode or whatever to advocate for that, then I do, you know?
Exactly.
Because here's the thing is, whether we like to admit it or not, we all share one Earth.
Yep.
So however that looks is, if you want it to be super not fun for everybody, then make it not fun for everybody and be a douche.
Yep.
But, you know, I'm all for that. Like, I love to have my friends the way they are from all backgrounds they come from and all types of paths of life, you know? Not the racist, though.
Fuck the racist. I'm saying the racists and the sexual predators, we're not talking about you. If you're watching this shit, fuck off. If you have a homie that's a sexual predator, fuck you. Racist, I don't give a shit,
yeah,
bro.
it's like, you ever seen that Ice Cube thing on, I think it's 21 Jump Street? I think so. He's like, and there's going to be me on the other side of that snorkel, shitting down that snorkel. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, he's like, I'm gonna duct tape a snorkel to your face, like, that's
and then shit down it. Yeah,
it's like, dude,
that's the only two group of people that I'm just. Super
I don't even
not
affiliate with them, dude.
I don't either.
Like I don't think I've ever had a friend that has ever done anything like that or has been accused of that.
Like sexual shit.
Nah, because all my friends are really good people. Like, I know that's, like, everyone's cliche, you know? Everyone's like, hey, yeah, everyone thinks they have good friends.
Yeah.
But, like, I genuinely don't affiliate with people that are just gross people and have shit mindsets.
No, yeah, sexual, like, and it's definitely, like, tough nowadays. Not tough, necessarily, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, the young dudes, you know what I mean? We go out and we just get shitted, and people use that as an excuse. Like, I remember when I
do know bad people, like, you know, people that align themselves with politics in the essence of they affiliate themselves with people that aren't good people in the world.
That's fair.
But like, I mean, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Like, I have friends, not friends, but I know people that do the whole Trump support thing.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't write them off because I'm like I knew you before that, and I know that you're a good person.
Yeah.
But I can't really say I call you my
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I know you. Yeah. You're my acquaintance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's my thing is like a friend to me is like somebody that I talk to on a regular basis. Like I call you every other day. You have an involvement in my life that I care for.
Yeah.
And so
that's fair.
Yeah, that's that's like a whole other thing. And it's that's the thing though, is like, to me, my opinion, I think we grow as a society if we put those differences aside.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I have a couple buddies that are Trump supporters, and I don't. It's not like they're. Yeah. It's not like they're not my friend necessarily, like, because I have a couple friends, like they're some of my good buddies.
Just don't agree on everything.
Yeah, we just don't agree on everything. Yeah. And at the end of the day, that's what it is. You know what I mean? They don't agree with the stuff of like, oh my god, like fucking the Black Lives Matter people are all fucking like pieces of shit. Yeah. They don't talk about shit like that.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? They agree with what he thinks about like guns, and they agree about like his taxes and stuff like that. And that's cool. That's okay. You know what I mean? But that is what it is. I don't know.
Well, it's tough. To kind of, I mean, I know we've kind of been on this subject for a little while, but it's one of those things where it's like, more often than not, you find out that you make more progress by them being friends.
Yeah.
Or by you guys putting your differences aside and being good with one another.
Exactly.
And you evolve as people.
Yeah.
And then they see your side of it, and maybe they agree with some of the ideologies that you have.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like they had that. Do you remember that Joyner Lucas track? That it's like, I'm not racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of that complex. You know, it's
no,
like
100%.
You don't even know what the hell you guys are even being at odds for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you just don't like each other because of a political color.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
100%.
No, sometimes, sometimes there are racist people that just genuinely they have said stupid shit that have gotten them into situations that they're in, and they are viewed as not good people.
Yeah, if you're racist, you're a piece of shit.
Right.
That doesn't matter.
But that's the thing though, is like those people you just can't change, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Like, you just can't.
Yeah.
Like, you're beating a dead horse.
Yeah, it's not.
And that's why I don't affiliate with them. Like, if I find out like people are racist and they view a certain race a certain way because that's how they are, I've even offed family for that.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm like, no, I'm good. You know, like you view people the way you do, and that's fine. But I'm not gonna affiliate with that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No association.
You know what I mean?
That.
Like,
yeah, fuck that.
Whatever.
And
yeah. Go ahead.
the biggest thing is like, and sometimes I do feel bad because sometimes it's not always their fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody's raised differently, and if your parents are like teaching you like growing up like you're better than black people this whole time, obviously it's not easy to just change your mindset like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's not always their fault, but it's their fault for continuing to use that mindset without attempting to change it. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's where I find fault in it.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I've been blessed with being raised by people that taught me that everyone is a good person until they show you that they're not a good person.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you give people the benefit of the doubt of, and that's just, unfortunately, I've had friends that have screwed me over at that mindset, that they take advantage because they know I'm one of those people that are going to find the good in people.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm one of those people that are going to try and go above and beyond and try to make, it more, like, how would you say it? Like, I'm one of those kind of people that I'm always going to find the good in you before I try to find the bad.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm never going to judge you on your past because of whatever. I'm going to try and find the good in you and even try to exploit that. You know what I mean? Like,
people
not
change.
Exploit in a bad way, but like make you be good. You know what I mean? Like, if you're in a depression.
Oh yeah.
And you do this really cool thing that you really do really well, I'm going to tell you, like, channel that energy and make that good thing that you do what you do all the time.
Yeah.
It's something you're more proud about rather than relying on the things that make you sad.
Yeah, no, 100%, bro. Yeah, that depression shit is fucking tough, bro, for sure. And that's I've definitely had friends tell me that before too. You know what I mean? Like, you could get down at the dumps, and it's definitely easier said than done to just be like, oh, just don't be depressed. But like, having somebody that's there that's like, you know what, you're really doing well for yourself, and like, as much as you kind of feel like you're not, you are, and that's like some shit that could fucking save somebody's life, bro. So. No, I feel you. And your parents have always been like that. I fucking love your parents. They're like my second fucking set of parents, honestly. Dude. They really are. Like, they're
we appreciate that, man.
They are very they're very they're like role models to me. You know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
I love my parents too. I got more love for my mom, but that is what it is, and you know what I mean. They've always been there and support me and do everything. So I know how your parents.
Yeah,
are.
we have really good sets of people that have been in big impacts in our life that have showed us kind of be those people.
No, 100%. And I can see it with all three of you guys. You guys are all very like that. You guys aren't judgmental people. They raised you very, very well.
Yeah.
So shout out to them. We love you.
So before we close out today's episode, I kind of wanna we got like a little PSA thing today. You know, being good people, and that's always good to share.
Please.
But to close out a little bit, I'd like to kind of talk a little bit of music and sports.
Okay.
Now, as far as how the direction's going towards sports coming back, because it seems like the NFL is pretty confident they're gonna have a season.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna happen hopefully.
Yeah.
As a fantasy football, fantasy hockey, fantasy basketball, fantasy sports player, are you rolling the dice and playing this season, or are you gonna, it's shifty because you don't know, like, are they gonna cancel it? Because you have to go about your strategy differently. You know what I mean? Like 100%. You have to I hate because we're in the same league, so I have to kind of give you my strategy. But so, my opinion, like
I've already thought about it.
Yeah, I'm leaving a spot open at all times.
Oh yeah,
on my bench because I don't know. Unfortunately, sadly as it sounds, you don't know if someone's gonna get coronavirus.
Yeah,
so
that's
you
that's
have
terrible.
To be able to make that switch, and hopefully, like, because COVID's one of those things where you're quarantined for 2 weeks, and usually it's like that. You're quarantined and then you're good. You're clear.
Yeah.
So like. And then it also kind of gets into that point of like somebody comes down with it. That person was, if it's a quarterback, he was throwing the ball to the receiver. You know what I mean? Like,
true.
You have to kind of weigh out your options because I like getting those duos where I like having my quarterback and my receiver have a combo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like a Matt Ryan, Julio Jones.
Right. And so like you bank on those extra points, and this year you might want to stray away from that. You know what I mean? Because you want to kind of have yourself dispersed in case shit hits the fan.
See, that's how I always am. I usually try to not take multiple players from the same team.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like let's say, like, I got Russell Wilson on the fucking board. I got him early, and then fucking Chris Carson is still sitting there.
I tried so hard last season to snag Russell Wilson and Tyler Lockett on the same.
Oh yeah.
On the same team.
I and like. Obviously, if I'm looking at running backs, Chris Carson's there, and all the other people above him aren't there, then of course I'll pick him up. But funny story, I actually have my first fantasy draft tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, ours is coming up too.
When is it? You gotta remind me, cause fuck.
Next Saturday, I think Saturday or Sunday. It's on the 9th.
Okay, I think Elijah fucking scheduled his the same day. So
tell Elijah he better move his.
Fuck off, yeah.
This is the 8th season of ours. We're not giving this up.
True, and this one's heavy payout. Yeah. But I love Elijah too, and I'm still gonna play.
Dude, the league's gonna look so different this year. Did I
heard
tell
your
you
dad's
who's
not playing?
Yeah, my dad's not playing. Elijah's not playing.
Elijah's not playing.
I think that's.
Did we pick somebody? Did we pick more people up?
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 new teams, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a little different.
I'll shit on him
that
as
chick
well.
Suzette's not playing.
Looks like another year I'm taking the ship.
Hey,
I played 2 years.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, but you forgot who has the #1 draft pick in the draft. All right.
Fair enough.
I didn't lose that last week for nothing.
True. Fair. But I played in this league for 2 years, and I've got a medal both years. Yeah. To be fair.
He's like, just saying.
Just saying. No big deal.
I'm long overdue to get back, man. It's been a long time since I've been in the ship.
I'm so super sad. Because I would have won last year if literally fucking Cooper Kupp and Todd Gurley just got 2 more points. I literally would have shit kicked that guy in the fucking finals. I would have. I literally looked at the points and I would have shit kicked him. I'm sorry if you're watching this, but I would have shit kicked you. I would have.
So
I won by like
this year.
I won by like 30 points.
Do you want me to schedule with him the first week or what? Make it a redemption match.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
It's so fun the way I put my schedules together. Not to suck my own ass or anything, but yeah.
No, you have a really good.
I
league.
make it interesting, dude.
You have a good league, bro. Trust me. It's definitely
appreciate that.
Very well thought out, very well planned, and I like the setup of the snake draft. If you come in last, you get first pick. If you come in first, you get last pick. That's just dope. I fuck with it.
Yeah, I used to play in leagues where they just had a standard draft, and I hated it. Because, like, if you end up the last pick, dude, you're screwed.
Trust me, brother.
Yeah, like, I mean, essentially, it's kind of the same because you pick in the same area as everybody.
Yeah.
Now, where you pick in the middle, you're really screwed.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
If I'd rather get last pick than,
Yeah.
like, pick 6.
Well, especially in a snake draft, dude, you're like...
Oh, yeah. I get
Yeah.
2 players back-to-back. Fuck yeah.
And that's actually the strategy I used to really like.
Yeah.
Like, I used to like trying to pick back-to-back because then you're like, I need these 2 positions right away. Ding, ding.
Yeah, yep.
You know
Running
what I
back,
mean?
wide
The best
receiver,
on the board.
2 wide receivers,
Yep.
a quarterback, wide receiver, whatever you get. Yeah.
Yep. So, oh, man, I love... When I get you on a podcast, dude, I just don't want it to end. It's so fun. We get into fun stuff.
It is always fun. I'm definitely good at shooting the shits. That's
Yeah,
like my
because I got some new people coming in starting next week, so it'll be a little different. I'm gonna
some new people, like some new co-hosts.
Yeah. Well, no, not co-host, so to speak, but interviews.
Guests. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
I got some football players coming in. Rapper Young Tones coming in.
Keep looking out.
It's gonna be fun.
He's about to have some shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I'm about to record my next song. Keep on the lookout for that. That's just about to be coming out hopefully next month. So
Yeah. Well, we hate to leave you guys, but we hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Moral of the story today: be a good person.
be a good
nice
person.
to your neighbor. We love you all. Thank you guys. We hope this episode reaches you guys in good health, and everyone be safe out there. Thank you guys so much. Love you all.
I love you. Peace.